Hello and welcome to Benz Addiction. It's a beautiful day in Brisbane and we're going to talk about my new purchase, the SLK 230 compressor. The year is 1999. I'm going to compare it with the few cars that I have regarding few matters and see if it's the right choice for you and if I have actually made a mistake or not. So put in the comment please. So that's a great feedback for me. Although I bought this very cheap, it's going to be a big project, so I'm not sure if it's worth the effort or not. So let me know at the end of the video. Thank you, and let's go back to this SLK 230. Okay, here we have, and if you look at this from this angle, actually so there are a few things: the broken grille at the front, few bits and pieces exterior wise. We just had a rain, sorry about that, but you see that there are lots of little small stone damage from the road activities, and the faded headlights and the missing lower grille as well. And then this side is pretty good, I mean normal condition, the few dents and dings and all of that, and probably the bumper again that needs painting and few more rust spots like this one. And then over here I had a huge dent all the way from here to here, and I pulled it out actually and put some primer on it, and I'm preparing it for spot paint, and I'm not sure if it's going to be spot paint or not. The wheels are in good condition, a bit dirty, but overall this car is unbelievable because it has 317,000 kilometers on the clock. And this is the overall condition. Paid $1,000 for this car. That makes it probably the cheapest SLK R170 in Australia. And I asked pretty much no question, handed the money and got the keys for this non-running SLK. But in the previous video, you noticed that this car actually started running a bit rough idle with no acceleration. I mean, the accelerator pedal does not work whatsoever. So let's check that out too. Okay, let's see what we have here. 318,000 kilometers. All the lights, but one light is missing. That's very important to note over here. The check engine light is missing. So obviously there is an issue. See, the car is still running. I made it run. So pretty much we had two issues. First of all, the crankshaft position sensor was completely shot, and then the second problem was K40. Still, I think there is another problem, and that's the ASR module. So I've ordered one to fix this problem. Okay, so as I said, I'm going to fix the few issues with this car, and I've already, for example, ordered the grille, which is too expensive if you want the original one. It's about $500–600 depending where you can buy it. I'm gonna polish the headlights. I'm gonna put a new lower grille as well, and I'm going to actually spray the car the way I can to hide all the imperfection, to make it reasonably into a good condition. What we see in the back is pretty much acceptable, except if you undo this cover over here, pretty much my central locking module and pump is melted from the connector, and I just found this out. So there we go. It's the rear of the car, and I'm going to paint it and make it look good again, and hopefully the roof is going to be functional as well. I mean, I didn't pay a lot of money to expect a lot of, but most of my complaints are in general towards the quality of this car. You might know this engine, M111K engine, and see what we have here. The paint is coming off from everywhere, and see this plastic over here, and even the cover, the rocker cover, is kind of plastic. So what is wrong with you, Mercedes? Why have you used plastic parts on top of the engine? And it's now completely deformed and doesn't look very nice. And it's not only underneath this engine. I mean, the brittle plastic parts are everywhere, from the grille itself, that it's actually very bad quality. And then if you should look at the interior, I mean, the door trims are pretty soft and nice. That's okay, although made really cheap. The seats are recovered, somehow cheaply, but they actually look not bad, so that's okay. But all the dashboard plastics are broken. These are very low quality plastics, and if you combine this low quality with the Australian Queensland sun and the UV rate, you will end up with a mess like this, that you see it's everywhere cracked, bad quality, and not good at all. So I understand that this is a 26 years old car, but then again, I can compare this to the beautiful W210 over here, and let's look at that one too. That's the same, almost the same age as well. What is the difference between this with a lot of broken plastics and missing plastics all around, and very low quality plastic used, and also they made it very cheap, just like this, and compare it to our W210, which I believe is in immaculate condition. I understand that these, look at the quality of the material. It doesn't want to break. It's very sturdy, very nice. I mean, it can live another 20 years plus. I mean, there are a few imperfections on the seat, but that's, I mean, understandable. But apart from that, everything is looking good and nice and not cracked and not cheap, and it's not made cheap, and it's proper leather and plastic and wood. And same over here in the back. And if you look at the grille and headlight quality of this Mercedes, you will see that it's very intact and nice, and there's no way that you can break this. I mean, look at this. The quality is screaming on this M112 engine. Not much, even oil leak, with 177,000 kilometers on the clock. And it looks absolutely the way it came out of the factory like 25 years ago. I mean, this one is 1999 too. So what made them to actually build this car cheap is, I think, the price. They wanted to compete in the market with few cars like Miata or Z3 or other small cars like that, and they didn't want it to be in the market segment of, let's say, SL class. So they put a 4-cylinder compressor engine in here, and it's built a bit cheap on some parts, and they started to cheap out on the internal material as well to bring down the cost of manufacturing. Let's not even talk about my W124 over there, which is smiling. In terms of quality, it has a lot to say, because after that, some people believe that Mercedes started to cheap out on these cars. So what do you think? Regardless of what I have here and the imperfections of interior and exterior, which is kind of fixable but not exactly cheap, I think in general, I drove it a few blocks away from here, and I think it's a good nimble car. It's not a jaw-dropping car in terms of horsepower, engine power, and acceleration and things like that. It's not necessarily sporty, but it's a nimble, nice looking weekend warrior that you can be able to use it and probably drop the roof and have fun with it. And it's still manageable, and it's a small car to park, and probably you can even use it to go to work and come back a few days a week if you want, because with the 4-cylinder engine it's pretty economical and it's zippy as well. Please make sure to follow the channel. I'm going to include a lot of repairs and things on this car over here, as well as the other cars. So give me a thumb up if you like this video, and don't forget to follow, subscribe, and thanks so much for watching. Enjoy your Mercedes, and bye.
Phil.